Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Nora is off. I'm Margaret Brennan. After months of social distancing and staying at home, tonight the coronavirus pandemic is worse than it has ever been in the U.S. In just 24 hours, the country has added more than 50,000 new cases, leading the head of the administration's testing program to tell Congress today that the U.S. is not flattening the curve and that the nationwide surge of the virus is real. Infections are now up in 37 states as more and more people who get screened are testing positive. At the beginning of June, Florida was averaging about 600 new cases a day. Today, there were 10,000 new infections. With ICU beds reaching capacity and lines for testing stretching for blocks, mayors and governors nationwide are now bringing back strict restrictions and begging Americans to spend the 4th of July at home. Texas's governor, who has spent weeks pushing back on the idea of mandating masks, just issued an executive order requiring them in public places across most of the state. Tonight, the virus has killed more than 128,000 people in the U.S., and there are more than 2.7 million confirmed cases nationwide. While today's jobs number provided some glimmer of hope, with 5 million new jobs added in June, economists worry that if the country shuts down again, that work will go away. There's a lot of news to get to tonight, and our team of correspondents is covering it all. CBS's David Begnaud leads off our coverage in Miami Beach. David?
Margaret, good evening. Miami Beach and most of the beaches here in South Florida are shutting down for the July 4th holiday weekend because cases are surging. And the governor still refuses to require people statewide to wear a mask. A lot of people are not. We found out just today that an 11-year-old boy died of coronavirus complications here in South Florida. He is the youngest person to die so far in a state that is now an epicenter of this pandemic. This line was almost a mile long at this stadium parking lot near Miami, which is now one of the largest COVID-19 testing sites in the state of Florida. Look at the numbers. Today, a record-setting 10,000 new cases. Compare that to a month ago when it was just 617 cases that day. This surge in cases comes after the state loosened restrictions. Carlos Jimenez is the mayor of Miami-Dade County.
The reason we opened up is we opened up with these rules, and our medical experts said if we follow those rules, the level of contagion should not have gone up. Obviously, a lot of people didn't follow the rules.
Tonight, 37 of the 50 states have case numbers that are rising, in part due to the same scenes playing out coast to coast. Large crowds, few masks, and almost no social distancing. Here's what Dr. Anthony Fauci told the Journal of the American Medical Association today.
But you've got to remember, we're all in this together, and we have to take some societal responsibility.
That apparently was not the case in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where the fire chief confirms that several college students attended parties knowing that they were COVID positive. Elsewhere, other states are also putting the brakes on 4th of July festivities. Delaware's governor is closing down bars and beach towns. In Nebraska, officials are asking those hosting cookouts to keep a guest list so the state can do contact tracing if there's an outbreak. In New York City, one of the few areas not seeing a sharp jump in cases, schools will reopen this fall. But nationally, a top health official signaled to Congress today the overall picture is not good.
We are not flattening the curve right now. The curve is still going up.
Back here in Florida, hospitals are stopping elective procedures, while at the same time saying they need more help. You need more nurses.
That's correct. We're seeing more patients, and also some of the nurses are getting sick. So we need to be able to cover.
Right now in the Sunshine State, the outlook appears dim. David Begnaud, CBS News, Miami Beach.